This is Shovelhead 8, and welcome to another Cast Iron Wednesday, and this is December Challenge, which is whatever you want to do. Like, it's such a busy season that you can do your Christmas baking, or you can do quick meals because you're just too busy doing anything else, or you can even do your Christmas dinner. So anyways, today we're going to do a recipe that I haven't made for a long time, which is brown sugar oatmeal raisin bread. So it's been a few years, and I have my back to basics bread machine to try out as well. So hoping it's not going to be a disaster. So Timmy and I are going to get working. So we'll be right back. Okay. For this we need raisins, an egg, brown sugar, salt, yeast, cinnamon, whole wheat flour, bread flour, and oatmeal. And a few other bits and pieces. Butter. Can't forget the butter. So anyways, we're going to start getting stuff together, and we'll be right back. Okay, I guess we'll get started. So, we're going to use our back to basics bread machine and see how that works. So, first things first, our buttermilk or yogurt mixture. You can substitute one for the other. You just have to thin it out a bit. Goes in there. Brown sugar, salt, and butter. Butter, brown sugar, and salt. And we'll mix that. They say to scald with the buttermilk, but I didn't. I didn't want my yogurt to go funny, so I didn't. And our beaten egg. Like I say, it's been a while. Rolled oats. Whole wheat flour. Our instant yeast, 2 1/4 teaspoons, or tape. Okay, 2 1/4 teaspoons. It's not 2 1/4 tablespoons, so I think we're a little over, but not much. Yeah, 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. It'll be a nice hot mixture. Cinnamon. You call for a 1/2 teaspoon. But I know this stuff is pretty weak, so we'll put in a teaspoon or so. And what do we got left? And we mix it. So let's put together our bread machine. This comes from a church sale, so we're still trying to figure it out. So you just do that. together. And then we can, we'll add some bread flour after. So we'll come back after too. So we're going to throw some flour in this. It's our next step, I think, maybe. Yep, so slowly add some more flour. Of course, they were kneading by hand, like this fancy machine. So anyways, we're going to add the flour and we're not going to make you watch. And then we'll knead it. Well, whatever, we'll do the next step. And here's our dough all kneaded into a blob here. So now we can leave it sit for a bit and then we'll knead the raisins in. And then we'll leave it sit. Okay, let's add our raisins. Little dogs are hounding me to go for a walk. But they have to wait till this, well, till the sun comes up actually. Anyways, this isn't exciting either, so we'll sort of skip it. Anyways, there's our dough with the raisins in it. So now we're just going to cover this up and wait an hour and it should double in bulk. So we'll be back. Okay, we're going to see if we remember how to do this. So we're going to take this off, put it over here. We'll use that. Same as that piece. And there's our dough. And we're going to lightly flour our work surface here. And it was a little bit wet. Hard to gauge it some days. We'll come back in a minute. Okay, we got our dough divided out. We're going to roll it out a little bit so we can make the swirl. So the trick with the stuff going into a loaf pan is that you have to have it right length to start with because it doesn't rise end to end. It only rises this way. So that looks good. And they call for how much? A quarter of a cup of sugar. They say to butter this, but what happens is it uncoils when you're trying to get it together. So, anyways, you got to leave a little bit of a raw edge at the top or the bottom, whatever, at the outside. And we got cinnamon, and we'll put a fair amount on because it's not very good cinnamon. So now you start rolling it up. A little more flour there would have been a good idea. So you bring that over there and you pinch it together. We got a ball out here. We'll fix it like that. And just pinch it together. Tuck the ends in. I'm not getting better at this, am I? Anyways, we take our loaf and we throw it in our pan. Then we'll do that with the other one, and we'll cover them up and let them rise for another hour. Okay, there's two pretty ugly loaves of bread that hopefully it'll come out and rise. And we're going to cover these with plastic wrap. Take them downstairs near the stove to rise a bit. So we'll be back when it's time to put them in the oven. Okay, we're back from walking the dogs, and we're going to throw our loaves of bread in the oven. And come back in 35 minutes. Well, thermometer says they're cooked. So let's take a look. Look, we even got some Christmas bottle openers. Okay, turning these out pretty soon onto the cupboard because that's the way things are going to be. Well, as much as you get tempted, you can't turn this stuff, you can't cut into this stuff right away. So we'll turn it out on the cooling rack. And we'll let them cool for an hour or two. On their sides. Anyways, we'll come back later for a mini taste test. Okay, let's cut some bread. There's the first slice. My swirl didn't come out that good, but I don't care. Well, not bad. Well, that should be enough for a taste test. And we need, what do we need? Cow butter. Unfortunately, for little dogs, they can't have raisins because they're toxic. Don't ask me why. That's okay, I'd look after them. Just like I really cared. And we have some duck jerky. So, let's get at it. Time for the DIY dark matter taste test. Doggies included. They may disappear with these because they're usually not eating them here. Yeah, they're going to go into the hallway. Oh, Jonah's going to head downstairs. Anyways, they love them. They'll be back. Yes, I'm halfway through vacuuming. So it's Timmy and my turn. Here we go. You want some? Here, it didn't raise quite as much as I hoped, but it raised. So nice. This is the December challenge, which is whatever you want. You can do Christmas, you can do Christmas baking, Christmas breakfast, you name it. Free for all. Food fight, whatever you want to call it. And just have fun. Cast Iron Wednesday was started by Native Tears, and the link will be down below. And tell us what you got, what you made, and we'll get you on the playlist. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.